Hello everybody, so carrying on pretty much from the last lesson, I want to look at how to use the fit function with the randomize function. Now we've looked at these in separate videos. We've looked at how to use the fit function, we've looked at how to use the randomize function in VEX, so let's look at how to put these together. So first of all, again, let's just create a grid. I want those grid to be in points, super. Just so I can see the values here in the geometry spreadsheet, which is really what's important here. So let's change that a little bit. I should have, I think, 100 points. Yeah, I'm correct. And let's just create a attribute wrangle so that I can let's have this to randomize fit. Okay. Now, if you remember correctly, I'm going to use a test value, not a vector. Let's have a float, call this test fit, and we'll have this equal to 6. And already I can see that this attribute is turned up here, test fit value, and it's the value of 6. Okay, so I want to now randomize these as we learned in the last lesson, and I will simply do that by using the rand ptnum again, which means for point number, and now I have a value between 0 and 1, completely random. Alright, you can see them there, that's cool. But let's say instead of having these between, say, 1 and 0, I want to have them between 1 and 4. Now let's think how we could do this. If you remember in the previous lessons, we've used the fit function, and the fit function takes an existing range and replaces it with a different range. Let me show you what I mean. So let's start by using the fit function. Okay, we want to, so here it says here, it takes the value of one range and shifts it to the corresponding value in a new range. Now I'm looking, I want to change the value of this here, the randomize. And the randomize I already know is between 0, maybe let's do this correctly, 0 and 1. So these are the current range of numbers that we can have, anywhere between 0 and 1. And I want to change that now between 1 and 4. This is my new range. So my first numbers here are the old range, 0, 1, and the new range is 1 and 4. Let's take a look at that. By the way, in order to execute that, on my keyboard I just hit the command and return. I'm using a Mac computer. I think it will probably be control and enter or control and return maybe on your PC. I'm not sure, I've never used Houdini on a PC, but I'm assuming it will be that. Anyway, so now we've done that, you can see here that the test fit is now a range, and it's between, the highest is nearly almost 4 and the lowest is almost 1. Alright, so that's worked exactly as we would have hoped. Perfect. I can change these values to whatever I want here. Maybe I want that value to be 10. Now I can see that my highest value, let me do that there, is almost a 10. Of course, it's unlikely to be 10 because the random function is unlikely to come up with that number. However, it is possible that you could actually have 10. Alright, hope that makes sense. Okay, in the next lesson I want to look at how we can change these float values into an integer value, and we'll look at that in the next lesson.